Well, they had a war with China a long time ago, 62, 63, which they lost a little bit that time because not many people, at that time the war was war, and it wasn't a full scale, I wouldn't think so anyway. But they beat Pakistan 3 times, and all the time they used Pakistan used a lot of American state-of-the-art stuff, which was a trial ground, and they got done 3 times. Their tanks, not Sherman, I forgot the name now anyway, and I remember that they were marketing in the selling product. And I'm not saying all American the gears are bad. There are decent stuff as well. And yeah, so I see the news and Putin was going to India, but I didn't know it was going to be a trade deal. But it's a trade deal, and trade goes a long way because we still use a lot of Russian equipment and things. I mean, plane-wise, we needed to get F-16, well, not 16, the other one, but only way, you see, Indians are wily. I'll tell you why, because we have a pretty strong Communist Party, we have a pretty strong RSS, we have a pretty strong, all the major parties, right? Well, this guy now, BJP, which is a nationalist party, and where the well, you need to buy a lot of technology from Americans as well. You can't just and so they have trying to deal with America decently. Clinton was a bitch, no good too, because she done all her trading with the earthquake. Yeah. Well, let me know if the tsunami is on its way. But I think, yeah, so they did, but they always kept Russia in. And America is always never friendly with India because of the... Hi, how are you?
Hey, my man, you all right?
No bad. And that's the situation. So, I guess you can deal with, look, Russia could be an evil empire for somebody, and somebody could be decent. Somebody like to live in that way. Right? I know you don't like personally, you like democracy and all that, but looking back on it and everything, yeah, there are a little bit, but I don't know how much you would care if somebody comes and takes you away and that's your lot. So last time I seen Alex and No, I'm just saying how it works. And people say, well, did you ever see Alex? And I was saying, well, I did see him, but then, I don't know, 2 guys came and they took him away. And, but so like this. So how are you? What music are you listening?
Wham.
Oh, Wham!
Yeah.
Oh yes. What happened to Ridley? Is he in Britain or is he abroad somewhere?
Huh?
Ridley.
What?
the second half of the van.
What about?
Yeah, where is he?
Who knows? I don't even think he knows.
No, I don't know if he's in Britain. Most of these people, they made a few quid, so they just don't want to stay here to pay a lot of interest, would they?
Forgive my nonchalance. Do I really care what he's doing?
Well, you're listening to him.
I'm listening to George Michael.
Oh, I see. That's nearly what, 2.5, 3 years, and 2.5 years, isn't it?
I think so,
Yeah. Yeah, sad. Well, it's
Well, all gotta go, right?
yeah. Yeah. Of course, and you know what? Let's put it this way: what is squeezed in a last 20 years? Yeah, I don't think many people would do that in 100 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a pretty good run, didn't he?
It's not a contest as far as I'm aware. Some people make it a contest.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a part of that.
Prove anything.
Well, it's a,
Live, go, that's it.
let and live.
Yeah.
What about, did you go to work today or?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
I did. I didn't stay for long.
Oh, I see what you
When
mean.
I spoke to the directors and left.
Oh, okay.
Did my bit.
Well, that's important.
How was your hospital yesterday?
Waste of time because, well, let me tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened exactly because the woman told me that, says, I'm sorry to tell you this, but one of the person was lying. I don't know who. And the sorry to tell you this, but did you get treadmill done? I said yes. Did you get did the woman took a pressure on your legs? I said yes. Well, she didn't put it in a computer. So that's that. And then she rang up. She said, "Let me ring." Well, she pretended in front of me. She said, "Let me ring up the hospital, the other hospital." She rang the guy and she said to me, "Well, this guy is head of the thing and he's gonna do your personal."
Thinking this is gonna melt.
Okay, and I've done all this thing, right? And you know what? No good. I gotta redo it and go back to this woman. And I thought I was the only one, and I wasn't the only one.
It's like a lottery, isn't it? You have
Well,
to
I
find
think,
a good one.
what's the situation here? A guy told me day before yesterday, and he said to me, just give this up on my spot. 13, 18.
Right.
Yeah, Anyway, I mean, he said it'll never get better because he said people take free training on the national health and 13, 18. Nothing will improve because as soon as they get trained and a little bit of experience, then move on to private.
Yeah. No, we'll talk about that before.
Yeah, a guy told me as well. He said you can pump in much as you want, 13, much as you want, but he said it'll never improve. So, I mean, let's put it this way. But anyway, what the situation is now, after they've done a bit of a... Thanks. After they've done a bit of a this and that, it will be balloon on the leg. Just open up the little bit of line there. She thinks there's a blockage, but the woman never put it properly on the... It was woman was on a phone. You can tell that she wasn't gonna do it. But and twice this happened. There was a woman with a blood. She done a blood and then took a tube. And I said to her, she wrote down. I said, "Are you sure you're gonna send this into the?" Oh yes, this, that. And you know what? When I asked for the report after 2-3 weeks, they said it wasn't conclusive because I didn't drink enough water and all that rubbish. So I gotta go back again for that as well. Well, I gotta go back again, but she said, "We'll pop in," and I said, "I ain't got a time now because I gotta do other things as well." You know, I keep going, so I gotta go for 2-3 times again now. Go to do the.
You know, and you're sacrificing the shop as well.
That's right, yeah. But I looked at it this way as well. You know what? I looked at it. Health comes first now.
I mean, you're very lucky you got loyal customers like me who still come back.
But there's only 2 customers are loyal now. You and him. Look, he's filming me. He makes a he's making a documentary on me.
Good.
It's done about a month. How long? How many episodes we done so far?
50.
50,
Brilliant.
Nearly 50.
Yeah.
And
Some of them
are
watching it. It's probably just me, yeah. 3.
Well, you're not watching it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
It's only the first time I heard about it.
Well, it's on YouTube though.
Bipin Shop.
Bipin Shop.
Next week.
Bipin Shop, YouTube.
Bipin Shop, yeah.
Yeah. And you'll
right.
see it on there tons and tons. I do get sometimes. He winds me up and he tells me, go for that. And I'll go and I'll say,
You're going to
fuck
be
you.
famous, mate. You don't even know it.
Well, he told me that.
People are going to be queuing up over it.
Alright. So, anyway, that's the story. And so where are we? We were in a Putin thing.
World War 3.
Well, Putin thing, and then now, do you know what? They think they're too fucking clever. You got pages and pages of this guy here. Now you got this again. Novichok guy, right? They said they got these guys up in Holland with a dodgy passport. But you know what? I would find you a fucking 10,000 dodgy passport right now, not far from here. Everywhere you go, there's fucking dodginess. Yeah? Now, who was it? Next door? Yeah, well.
He's dodgy.
Yeah. Okay, they got a British passport now, but I'm talking about a literally dodgy name, dodgy. I know guys been kicked out of this country for being a dodgy passport holder, and they're back again after 6 months. So, I don't know. This guy, I don't know what they. It doesn't concern me. You know why? This guy with the Novichok, he's gonna walk around. Maybe through accident, I might get it, some of that, and I'll go. But that could happen with me crossing the road there, right? So I'm not worried. But if they're after someone, what bad fucking luck for him. Go. They don't want to do a mass destruction. If they wanted a mass destruction, they could have just walked around in a train and sprayed the fucking shit out of everything. You're literally looking at thousands of people could just go. But they don't. They just target a guy and they do him. every now and then, might be one unlucky guy gets caught. That's because of this lot, not because of that lot. The guy who found that piece of thing and he smelt it or whatever, and he died or whatever, or woman died, whatever, out of the British family, and they're trying to make a big thing. The guy was no good. They were junkies. And 2 months later or a month later, remember that they found this thing up in somewhere. Well, you went through the whole town, because I looked at it in the news and it was all blacked up and there were people walking around with a white painters, decorators or whatever. Do you know, I looked at it. It fascinates me. What it does is this. You look at it. You look at especially the America and the Britain. You look at it. You look at the news, and the bomber or a guy who does the Guantanamo Bay, or the guy who run over people up in whatever, he almost looks small, and the guys who be walking with them would be the massive, like a 7-foot fucking monsters. The same with these Americans when you see those two big fucking guys like that, and then there's a little guy that they're walking him like dressed in orange or whatever in Guantanamo Bay. What it is, it's a intimidation. Because don't tell me all the fucking police are that big. Yeah, no, but it show the people that, yeah, what? That's the one way of you to get a text out of you. So whenever you see these people, it's gonna be massive. And now, this Novichok, right? What you got is this. This guy, they look a bit. Well, I don't know how much you read about this.
Later.
Look,